guys. Okay, whatever you want to talk about. I don't care. I'm really really something like that. Yo, we back on the NBA 2K23. I keep going WWE. I don't know why I keep doing that. But back on NBA 2K23. We finishing up a storyline right now with the Paulus injury. Basically, we just got to do better than Shep Owens is doing right now. You know, that's what they comparing us to all year. I don't know why we are cooking him. Every time they match us up, it's cook time. It's been cook time every time. No, like, if, ands, or buts. We cooking them. They want us to drop 50. We go for 50. Like, we really cooking them badly, bro. So, I don't know why they matching us up, but right now we need to get one more game with a better team grade than him to give us out of 5 games to do that. We already got 2 down in 3. This next game shouldn't be hard. You got to get a B or higher. So, I don't see why we can't do that. Let's go straight to the arena and get this game popping up. Who we playing against? I don't even know. I know I just missed it on the board, but I don't even know who we running against. Let's find out. Charlotte, okay. Wow, I feel like we played Charlotte 40 times.
He's about to tear it up.
Well, we had to play them twice for 1 game.
Ready and
We had to
big.
be good. Yeah, definitely had it. Just gonna stand right here. At least the end of the game. Still got 13s on. 13s is cool, bro. They just not my shoe right now. I don't really
Let's go,
at the
And
moment.
there has, Greg, been some talk within the league
Dirty
about
Brads,
having a
I love
mid-season tournament.
It's all white 13s.
What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets.
What the hell?
The big men on the floor.
Oh, yeah,
It's Washington and Plumlee. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. And it's Ball in at
I
point
saw a bull
guard.
with that yesterday. But
Now, here's Ball.
make sure that's not the. Make sure that that's not the case. Shot meter on. What the hell, bro? That shoot meter is trash. I don't know where the hell it is. Where is that, Jones? Fix my shot meter, bro. What's up with you, bro? I didn't want to give me a new shot meter anytime you get involved.
Shooting for Charlotte.
But that list is long. Think about a Ja Morant. Think about an Anthony Edwards. The league is in good hands for decades to come.
Man, that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Prime time, the pass to Harden. Maxey against Rozier. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's prime time, defended by Hayward. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Washington kicks to Rozier. He dishes it to Hayward. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. The basket counts and one.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Hayward. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's Harris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's prime time. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Oubre's checked in for the Hornets. Now here's Harden. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's prime time, covered by Oubre. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Prime time's got his second bucket of the night. Charlotte trailing. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. They were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength. It makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Rozier the pass to Hayward. 1:12 left to play in the first. Washington with this screen on Hart. Ball. And contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Did you see him improve the most?
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Kelly Oubre out there with McDaniels. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Ball dishes to Plumlee. Good D by Embiid.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hornets leading by 4. Here's Bledsoe. Got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're sharing well. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really really making it hard for the interior defense.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Rozier comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Ball kicks to Hayward. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Oubre for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Oubre's got 6 points.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Harris passes to Primetime. Fires the three. That shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Tries the spin move. Rozier for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Outside, Ball with the crossover, and the jumper falls for him. 6 points for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Embiid trying to break loose. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Primetime. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended...
Reporter David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He grabbed 24 points. He sure looked frustrated trying to guard him, as he repeatedly drew fouls and got himself to the line. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Primetime. Ball kicks to Hayward. Ball against Harden. Washington with a screen on Harden. Ball no good. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Harden against Ball. The dish to Oubre. Got a piece of it. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Harden. Here's Embiid. He slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the board on both ends.
Also rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. Ball, the pass to Oubre. Washington sets the pick for Oubre. Out to Hayward from the arc. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Listen, this guy's a viable threat from deep range. With a lot of time put into it, Gordon Hayward has morphed into a consistent three-point threat.
Another miss by Harden.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Pistons, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in it. And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game. And that about wraps it up.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Harrison and Embiid are manning the post position. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's prime time and at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
There is nothing soft about Gordon Hayward at the cup. This guy's superb finishing that one.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he cuts the space. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's too easy.
A floater. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds.
Come on, man. That's too easy. Nah, bro. Look, man. He's up 50 feet in the air. What the fuck you mean? What I'm supposed to do about that? You can give it to him, good. Now what you about to do?
Hayward passes to Washington. 4 on the clock. From 13 feet, it goes down. Washington's got 6 points. The 76ers trail by 5.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now.
Terrific player.
Come on, we beating Shep in this game. Cooking him in this game. Bullshit, we about to get an A+.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Rozier. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game. And that one, good. Oubre's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Driving the lane, and it's prime time.
What?
Missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Here's prime time, covered by Oubre. Here's prime time. Face concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Prime time's got 21 in the game.
Y'all like that move?
It looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the layup.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game.
Your 76ers, 49. The away team, 52.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Charlotte, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Plumlee, and it's Oubre in at the free throw. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at.
One thing that's become clear about this Hornets team, they've become one of the best passing teams in the league.
And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. Harden the pass to Primetime. Harold down low. Covered by
God, Trez.
What a move from Montrezl Harrell. Put that one on the highlight reel.
Here's Rozier.
Trez, dirty man.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Maxey grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That gives them the lead. 25 points for Primetime. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
This guy looks like a veteran in pick-and-roll action already. LaMelo Ball just taking the defenders apart.
To the left wing. Back to Harden. Pass to Primetime. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Charlotte calls.
That's easy buckets right there. I don't really know no other way to describe that.
2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Harris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Washington's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Oubre. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Primetime. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And here is Ball. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The shot right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Shot from 12. Pass to Primetime. In the corner, it's Harris. Harris a screen. Here's Primetime. And slam dunk by Harris.
Time and time again, Harris.
To the floor for the Olympics, Gordon Hayward.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Washington with this screen on Harden. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Primetime. Out to Harris. Here's Primetime. Back to Harris. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hayward looking over the floor. Outside ball. Washington with a screen on Harden. The baseline J. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Embiid. It's in!
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
Harris a screen. Prime time, the pass to Harris. Yes!
They needed that bucket, and leave it to Harris to go get it. I mean, he knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Getting sketchy.
Keep the focus on D, coach.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Driving in. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Yes!
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Oh. Got an A minus. Got an A minus, you know what I mean? Good. That's all we need to do. Oh, we got another badge. Let's go. Playmaking? Sure, I'll take that. All I gotta do is keep getting downs to get playmaking badge. That's the best part about that, John. Cook Shep. And Coach Green wants to talk to you by the press room. Alright, let's talk to Coach. What's up,
Unbelievable game, MP. Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. That trade rumor really lit a fire under you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap. I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Support for this trade on social is dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. It's your time.
I'll see you, Ash.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to this press conference. No questions. So we just talking off rip. like without anything.
There he is,
to say.
boys.
Oh!
Face of the franchise.
Oh, I skipped the meeting.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yo, why'd your world so small?
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh yeah, social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
That sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is
kinda
just
glad we
going to
didn't
amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on.
Dang, she gotta be all, you mean, like, still about getting dressed. We ain't doing nothing but taking that shirt off. Yeah. Let's go to the press. First Take Daily. Is that supposed to be First Take? I just realized. What? They got JJ and KP. You mean, Big Perk over there. Oh, it's a hike, bro. Let's go. So skateboarding is very judgmental. Remember now? Extremely judgmental. Don't forget that. I'm making that small ass bike. How your knees feel? Kickflip. Come on, one more kickflip. Do a kickflip. Do a kickflip. There we go. Let's go. With the shirt off, we about to be on national
How you
television.
feeling? You have
I
any
feel
questions
good.
before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stance seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like a fella is out.
Stop playing.
You just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah, it is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part
I've
ways.
told you all of this.
Crazy.
Never take Ashley's
MP,
phone.
thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're gonna be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You going to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do gotcha interviews.
Hey.
Soccer.
Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
He said they used to be like, Slotty! Somebody started acting crazy.
Wish me luck.
Slotty is crazy. All right.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that.
What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
All right, welcome
Whatever,
back,
man,
everybody. We
whatever
are
they care
joined by
fighting
the
about, I
hottest
don't care. We can do
story in the
hoopy hoop.
NBA right now, MP. MP, welcome back to the program.
What's going on, fellas? Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, all right. Originally, we were going to have you talk about your epic rant from the press conference yesterday after your stellar performance, but we have just learned that your GM, Othello Akpem, has resigned, and I'd love to get your hot take on that.
I know this is a delicate topic, MP, but obviously we all saw the reports that Othello Akpem was attempting to trade you for Shep Owens.
Yeah, that's right.
So my question is, how does it feel to come out on top in such a public power struggle?
No, well, hold on. At the end of the day, this city is my home. These are my people, this is my team, and this is where I want to finish my career. All right? Now, Othello clearly didn't think I was the right guy for the franchise, which is very unfortunate because he's no longer going to be here. But from this point going forward, I'm just focused on that same goal: deliver a championship to the city.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I gotta eat a little crow. Cause you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, fellas, I'm not really one of those people that just have to tell everybody what I'm about. I'm just about it. So if you missed it, you know, I don't know what to say. Pay close attention next time, I guess.
And speaking of killer instincts, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that? How you decided
I wish I saw
that
it
it was
now. I
time
didn't
to
mean to
speak
skip
up
it.
for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight. You know, like that's always been me. But giving the rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. You know, I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and to try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP,
yes, sir.
Thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
JJ, you my man. The other
Come on,
two
bro, bring it in.
suck on rocks.
You always hate it. I mean, cool now, bro. We cool now.
Yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy.
lot of pressure on you.
I mean, if KP cool with us, hey, KP cool with us. Ain't got no swabble beef. Freddie Novak is doing at your office. What the hell is Freddie doing at my damn office? That's why they said you'll see, huh? You mean? Okay, clap. Okay, clap. Oh, come on, kick it. Come on. There we go. Yeesh, almost broke my neck. I want some more shoes. Do I got shoes in a way? Girl. Let's see what they doing at my office, man. Freddie, what's poppin'? What's popping, Freddie?
So, Freddie, what do you think? I mean, it's not bad, huh?
It's really impressive. The space, the people, the map.
Hey, man, you told us to win over the city, so this is us winning it.
Big moves require bold action.
Come on. Tactical maneuvers, military precision.
No, what did I tell you about those war
I
analogies?
mean, yeah, it makes me
Doesn't
seem
look
not
good on you.
genuine, but it's okay.
Is
I mean,
it?
we all know Ricky's heart's in the right place.
Yeah, see?
But he doesn't know.
You guys are a hoot.
We try, man. I mean, we try to keep the comedy flowing around here. Keep that energy strong.
Yeah, I can see that. And I hate to be a bummer, but and bring up something potentially uncomfortable, but I think we need to talk about Othello.
It's all good, guys. It's all part of the game. Talk to me, man.
Now, I want you to know how sorry we all are as an organization for the way things played out with Othello.
I mean, Othello made his own decisions. It's not the team's fault.
All right, well, that being said, Ashley and I have been working on a really exciting opportunity. Consider it a little thank you from the organization. And from Ashley, of course.
Hey, you guys have been really doing your thing on the PR strategy, so I'm all ears. Talk to me.
Have you heard of Enterprise Monthly?
Who hasn't? I mean, they do all the lists. What? World's Richest Teenager, 30 Disruptors Under 30. Yeah.
Right, and once a year they do an issue on leadership where they crown the next big thing in a variety of industries.
Okay.
Finance, of course, law, politics, science, and maybe even sports.
I went to school with the editor-in-chief, and I've been in his ear about how you're creating a whole new paradigm for the athlete/businessman.
That could open up a whole nother world of business opportunities for us.
And help us move past the Othello storyline once and for all. Put the media focus where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's on your considerable achievements.
Listen, that sounds awesome.
I'll schedule a time for you to meet one of their reporters, Anna Nunez. She's going to see if you're a good fit because this is their best-selling issue and they make a huge deal out of it. So if she's into your story, she'll be filming it. She'll be putting video segments online. The works.
This sounds pretty cool. Ashley, Freddie, I can't thank you guys enough for setting this up.
Yeah.
Let's get down to work.
Literally what you pay us for, but yes, I will keep you posted. What?
Nothing. It's all good.
Cool. Well, now that that is settled, can we please put the piece on the map?
Right now?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
All right, Freddie, check this out. We have this tradition with the map where we mark the territory that we've won. And since MP has just established himself as the future of this franchise,
Freddie.
Come
on, man. Don't say no. You got the honors,
Oh
man.
my
Come
God,
on,
no,
come
no,
on.
I couldn't.
Come
I
on.
shouldn't.
Fred,
Okay.
slam it, 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 slam it.
That was very gentle.
No, Mila, that was a bad
That's
one.
it?
Well, I didn't want to break anything.
I got caught up in the moment with you. That
You
was
guys,
I understand,
you're
man. I
really
appreciate the
something.
respect.
You know that? This reporter is going to have one heck of a story on her hands.
Thank you.
And next time I'll do it.
You're gonna go all the way with it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to break anything, so next time I'm going to get it.
I respect it, man. Don't break my stuff. Like, it is what it is. Alright, so that's all done. We can play our next game. And this will be the final game for the video because we're already about to hit an hour, which is crazy. Alright, we're playing against Sacramento. No steps, no ifs, ands, or buts about anything else. Just playing the game. Let's change our shoes while we can then.
Let's go.
That's been the whole thing. And we still haven't played your man yet, so like, I don't know what that's about. I gotta buy some sleeves. Let's go. Oh, cheerleaders going. Hold on. Here I come, y'all. What's up? Man, apparently you can't hit the cheerleaders. Like, you're not supposed to be sucking in them or nothing like that.
Billy, baby, let's do this!
So Sacramento will get the first possession here. This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brett.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, BA. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what they need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
First team foul.
Fox finds Bridges. Sabonis with a screen on Harris. Bridges misses. Harris against Bridges. The jump hook. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 24 points. The rebound by Embiid.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back.
Miles Bridges. That's his first personal foul.
The first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, BA, talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Fox. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Picked by Sabonis for three. Bridges. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
And so here's Sacramento after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Out left to the wing. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Barnes. Primetime. Offensive rebound. Outside for Harden. And stolen by Herter. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Fox left side. Bridges outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Picked by Sabonis. Barnes passes to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Barnes, no good.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Primetime, bearing his second of 3 attempts. MP certainly has evolved into the undisputed leader of this team. He's practically another coach for them out there on the floor.
I mean, it speaks volumes about the trust he's built with this squad and the example he's setting in practice, too. I mean, he's earned the respect of every man out there.
Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, BA, you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on the year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that?
That was super nasty. Super nasty.
They don't want to test you, MP. They scared.
Here's Mitchell. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Monk finds Murray. Oh, they need this! Again, the miss by the Kings. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Primetime.
Hey!
There's the drive.
They've controlled the pace
rim
so
off
far.
right now.
That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Over to the wing. A minute 15 left to play in the first. And Embiid with the slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Boy, those Sixers look too
Following
nasty.
the score by Philadelphia.
They look a little bulky in my feet right now.
Murray, a screen on Harden. Here's Mitchell. Cashes in the 12-footer.
That ends their drought. You could feel the frustration
might get some
building
fouls,
with
the
each
fouls
miss.
do.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Hey!
The basket counts and one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Dragic has subbed in for James Harden. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Lyles comes in for Barnes. Thibault with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Holmes pulls it down.
That's a wild miss.
And it's Sacramento's ball.
Man, niggas like 40 times.
Down
That's
by
a wild
15.
miss.
15 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's over there, guy.
Dragic against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. He got it up. No luck on that one.
Yeah.
And so it's
The end of the first quarter of the score. Your Sixers, 17. The Kings.
more NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
For your Sixers, youth.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He picked up 25 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favor.
Rashawn Holmes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Lyles.
I wonder what's going to happen with Dame now. He asking for a trade.
Fox outside. 5 on the clock. Sabonis with a screen on Harden. And it's Fox missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's primetime. Herter defending. Harris against Barnes. Lets it fly. That one a little long. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Herter passes to Sabonis. Outside Herter. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Fox. Over Harden. Sacramento again missing.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
The Sixers with another miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator. Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Now here's Herder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
Martin against Fox. Pass to primetime. The three. He can't hit that time. And the Kings going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Time called here. The Kings decide.
This defensive team.
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Sixers ahead, leading by 17. We've got more NBA back.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has
And now switching gears to our featured game. A phenomenal first half. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, the 76ers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's prime time in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we...
Murray making a quick impact. One of the most efficient
killing
players
it
in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Bridges outside. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots over Embiid. Sabonis can't hit. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. A rare miss for him at point-blank range.
Like, how did that work?
That's one he'd like to have back.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Stolen by Bridges. And here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. For three, Bridges. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And so he draws the foul. Whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Embiid, a screen on Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul.
I'm about to go crazy with the Henry. Man, I be going nasty sometimes. That's the game, folks. That's the game. Even if I chill and just shoot jumpers from now on, that's the game. I might do that. I might just
And so in the game for the Kings, Fox runs point with Herder by his side. Miles Bridges is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Harden against Fox. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the paint. Pass to Primetime. Melton outside. Here's Primetime. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Herder passes to Sabonis. And here's Fox. Picked by Sabonis. The floater, and Embiid with the block. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Fox outside. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Why am I missing so many
For Sacramento,
layups?
they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Herder. 4-3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place.
Hey,
Harris throws it down.
Banging around,
Tobias. Okay, Tobias.
Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
Sabonis outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, JBA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Pass to Herder. Sabonis outside. Here's Fox. Over Embiid. Fox, that's good.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Barnes. And the basket by Embiid.
They've been battling all night. We get them in the air, they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Bridges passes to Fox. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
A minute and a half left in the 4th.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers. Battle.
That's probably the game. That's the game, like. That's a game. Like, they put me in for fun now.
58 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Murray. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Primetime.
Now I'm just trying to figure out like the skill level I
have. Out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis.
I'm trying to figure that out right now. Because like that's gonna be fire if I can just step back off the screen and then pull that thing up.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to.
Your Sixers, 70. The Kings, 57. Fans, a big thanks to each and every one of you.
I'm gonna start making more plays, like being more of a playmaker, so I can get more badges, so I can start crossing niggas up. Cause it's about to get crazy. Coach.
He knows, so we'll just
Okay.
slay it out to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay.
You sure?
Just sit.
Should I come back?
No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt
MP,
this conversation.
have a seat.
All right.
I was hoping we can talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business. You should have heard it from me first.
Itchy Twitter fingers.
Yes, that was unfortunate, but I wanted to let you know you have the full support of the organization. You're the future of this team, MP, and one of its unquestioned leaders.
Hey, I like this.
That really means a lot to hear you say that, sir. Truly.
Glad to hear it. Well, I've got to be elsewhere.
Got no watch
We're
on.
all
Crazy.
very proud of how you handled the situation, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but he's good people.
Hey, I got nothing against him, man. So what happens next? Y'all gonna throw me a parade or put like a banner up or something?
Hilarious. What happens next is you're going to work harder than you've ever worked before.
That's always the goal, coach.
Good. And we're going to do everything we can to get you there. Moving forward, I'm going to be giving you very specific goals. So I need you to be staying in very close touch with me, okay?
Hey, where am I going?
I'm just saying. The work's just starting.
All right. I got you, coach. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, listen, man. That's all they had to tell us at that point. That's cool with me. I might wear shoes on these guys. They make me want to buy more sneakers, man. But I'm gonna cut it short right now because